You want to lead the meditation?
Lavender, lavender, lavender.
Sometimes it's just nice to take a good deep breath. Oh, Kevin, breathe with me. We're going to do 5, so 3 more. Please join me on the next 3. Ready? Joining me. Join me, Kevin Zucker. You're not even breathing. You're going to die. You are breathing into the belly. Oh, it feels good to breathe, and life sometimes is difficult and challenging. We must find what we're grateful for. In fact, today, a dear friend of mine circled back on a conversation piece, a sentence I said, and talked about my gratitude. And reminded me that it was nice to hear that coming out of me. I think we all should maybe look at the mirror and take my advice on not using it, kind of thing. Gratitude, so much to be grateful for. All right, as we come out of this meditation, we're going to talk about life and the stresses of life. What's up, brother? How you doing?
How you doing, Michael?
I'm doing great. Oh, Dora.
I heard you took your first walk
Hold on.
post-surgery today.
Dora, I read the text from you. I gotta text you back. I'm sorry that I didn't get back to you. You know, this podcast is bullshit because you can't hide out, right? Because then, say hi to Denise. Denise from New Zealand.
Denise loves the leopard print glasses, Michael.
Yeah, I couldn't find my other ones. Thank you, Denise. Yeah, it's a statement for sure. Is Patrick here? Yeah, Patrick's here.
Patrick's here. Dora's here. Denise. The group is together.
We need to lock Patrick down on being a guest.
We got to get Pat. Yeah, that's right. It's like the Breakfast Club
before number 88, because that's all he's going to get. So, yeah. I'm a little discombobulated. How are you doing? What's going on with you?
Nothing. Life is wonderful.
I should have invited you on the you got the gang on here. Yeah. Life is pretty great. I mean, there's a lot of shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's some crazy stuff going on. I mean, but you did inform me. I called you on my walk because I was bragging, but I did do my first walk today.
How was that? Was it good?
Yeah, man. 3.5 miles was my regular. Remember, I did that every day. Every day. I mean, I might have missed 1 day a week, but pretty much 6-7 days a week, consistently. And I haven't done it since February. I don't know, February 20th or something. Or no, that wouldn't be right. February 15th probably, because I went on my trip on the 17th or 16th. So it's a long time without that centering, grounding experience that I start my days with. And life can throw some curveballs at you, right?
How was your inflammation post-walk? Was it
seemed fine.
Was it dealable?
No pain. You curious about the inflammation? It's almost like
did you ice it?
I did. I iced it. Yeah. I mean, that's when I do the physical therapy, I ice it. That's the thing you do at the end after a 2-hour workout. It's like, bring the ice. They have this game changer Game Ready. It's called machine that just, oh man, it's heaven. They
You
prop
do
your leg
physical
up.
therapy for 2 hours?
Yeah, they're long workouts now. They started out as an hour, but they keep adding stuff, and it's yeah, it's hardcore. It's a good workout.
Wow.
Yeah, and
I had no clue
well,
you were that deep.
15 minutes of it is the icing, right? 5 minutes of it is Morgan's. He's checking. Dr. Crum Morgan is checking it out. He just to check the measuring and the
Is
flexibility.
he on the sponsor list? Is that why we're mentioning him by name now?
Listen, man, he doesn't. What he's done for me. Granted, I'm paying for it, but like the guy, if anybody needs physical therapy in Las Vegas, Athletic here on Eastern for sure. Just their whole staff, everybody.
Yeah,
in there.
let's put up their graphic. This is Las. What is it?
That's Dr. Morgan right there. I didn't know you had a picture
Dr.
of
Morgan.
him. No, it's Dr. Crum,
Eastern.
but yeah, you got it mixed up. That's Dr. Morgan. This is Morgan Crum, Dr. Morgan Crum. Yeah, he owns a facility. He owns a place, and I think his wife's involved, and they're just great there. They're really, really pro, and I'm so grateful to have found them. But yeah, so the inflammation, yeah, this is great. This is a good conversation. I know that the people are just on the edge of their seats right now, but that's not what this is about. This is about, thanks, Denise. Oh, Nicole, yeah, pop her up there real quick.
Hold on.
You having trouble? Our producer.
Nicole said you walked.
You walked, and she yelled it at the end there. Yeah, I did. My first one, Nicole. Thank you for that. Hi, Nicole. I need to get together with her too. Yeah, I'm piling up, man. You know what I used to be really
Who's
good at?
Nicole?
Nicole is just an old friend of mine that I've known for so long, and we dated back in many, many moons ago. I think we're maybe in our early 20s, 22, 23, something like that. And we've just remained very, very good friends over the years. We've had some issues over the years too. Some big beefs.
Having beef with people?
Oh, come on.
Come on. You're not that guy, man.
Oh, the gloves are coming off. He's starting.
You're not that guy.
You're starting. Here he is.
You're not a challenge of the norm. You're not that guy.
You started out a little slow today, but now I see you're warming up.
Well, no, I'm in a good place today. I'm in a really good Zen place today.
Yeah. Well, I know one way to mess up the Zen.
Murray Sawchuck.
Hey guys, Murray Sawchuck, celebrity magician here. I'm over at the Stratosphere, right? Yeah, it's great. It's great. Y'all got to come see it. I'm originally from Canada, right? About north of where you guys are at, and I think that I got a lot of new magic tricks. I added comedy to the whole thing, and you guys are great. I love your show. I tune in every single. Oh wait, I'm on the show every week, and you guys pay me to do that. I sort of screwed the pooch on that, didn't I? Have you ever seen a pooch disappear? It's great. It's great. All right. So listen, everything's been great here. Come see me at the Stratosphere. Celebrity magician.
Murray's not at the Stratosphere anymore. Murr, why are you still promoting a show where you're not anymore?
Was anybody going to tell me? No one. The crowds have been so light.
When is the star going to know where he's playing?
Well, the lights they blind you. Kevin, when you're on stage, you can't see the audience. All right, guys, I'm out. Murray Sawchuck, celebrity magician. Did he really? He's still there, right?
No.
Oh, what happened?
I think he finished his run, and now he's.
Oh, it was a short run.
Going somewhere else, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought. No, he had one fight. Wow. So that's
Nicole said, "Come on, what was this fight about?" First,
give him some dirt, Nicole.
No, we don't. Let's not let Nicole type it out. But tell me what it was about.
Look at Melvin just popping his little head in there. Look at it, so secretive and.
What's up, Melly Mel? What was this fight about?
I don't recall, and there's way more than one because trauma's a funny thing. You forget stuff, right? She's blocked out probably. The other 12 that we probably have. I don't remember. Oh, I know what. I does this have anything to do with one of your girlfriends, Nicole? Just say yes or no on that, and then that way I'll know that that's what we're talking about. I don't know if that was a fight though. What do you?
We're not going to share the fight.
What do you when you say okay? So do you and Aaron do you fight?
Of course, we're human, right?
Okay, so you're constituting disagreements, friction as a fight, right? I think we need to clarify that because Nicole remembers one fight, and I don't remember her punching me. Some people think of a fight as
you
physical.
said we had a fight. I think
I did.
I thought you said you had a fight.
I'm not tracking, man.
I'm not either anymore. My memory and my recall I look tired.
You had a big weekend. You did a show on a yacht for somebody that will remain unmentioned, I think, probably the way you're rolling with that. Somebody very famous, which is cool. On a yacht, amazing. And you drove there, did this show, then slept there, and drove back and did a corporate in Las Vegas at a big hotel.
Yeah.
And then got home, but then you had was that Sunday? That was the corporate?
Yeah.
And then you had Monday to catch up, and now today's Tuesday, and you still look really tired.
Yeah. Well, is it getting loud still? Is my microphone too hot? Jeez, I gotta put a limiter on it so it just doesn't pop out like that.
Why don't you use the AP Vision one? It's a compressor limiter and an EQ. It's really nice.
I'm using the distressor
to take the off your shit.
Oh, the sibilance? It's too sibilant?
No, just in that moment. And I think because of my in-ears. Are you on speakers?
I am today, yeah.
Can I have speakers too? Can I get rid of these?
Do the speakers.
Well, does it work?
I just have it very quiet, so if you're not hearing an echo, I think I'm winning.
How about now? You got an echo?
How about now? You got an echo?
I can't hear you, though. I have it turned down, too. What about now?
What about now?
Talk. Anybody hear an echo?
Anybody hear an echo? Yeah, now I hear the echo.
Oh, because I turned it up too much.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that kind of blows.
Just keep it. Mine's quiet.
But I can't hear. I'm deaf. I want to talk louder. Yeah. No, let me go.
So you've been posting some really miraculous things on social media. You're recording an album. We broke this here last week.
We did, and I wasn't going to, but after we said it on the podcast, I want Kevin and I are men among. What? We keep our word. What? Men among. What I'm trying to say.
Thieves.
It's honor among thieves.
Thanks, Michael. I'm still tired from that show we did too 37 years ago.
You guys did shows when you were the Cub Scouts?
We weren't in the Cub Scouts, but we when we were in.
You did a gig for the Cub Scouts?
We did a gig for his cousin's Cub Scout pack.
Nice. Yeah, we announced something that I wasn't doing, and then I had to follow through and set the tracks.
Why do you
up
say
really
that?
quick and
You
all the
were
microphones.
in the throes of making an album. You just because you didn't announce it.
Do you know that? So we put out The Hard Way in 2012, right?
You know what? How many years ago was that?
13.
So in 13 years, now you can put up the follow-up album called The Soft Way because you're 54.
I need a title for this one. That we did. The first one was self-titled, all originals.
I just gave it to you.
No. Is that a gambling thing? It's got to be gambling. It's got to be like bust. We already did. We did All In was the second one, and then the third one was The Hard Way. And so this fourth one, I need a good name. It's like like Let It Ride or some shit. I don't know because anyway, it's been 13 years. So we have talked about doing another album for at least 10 of those years.
I got it. I got your album title.
What is it?
You're hearing it here first, everybody. Reckless in Vegas. Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. That's it. That's a fucking killer album title.
What's that got to do with gambling?
That's when everybody's gambling. They say, "Mommy needs a new pair of shoes. Come on, sevens. It's sevens."
Oh, that's something they say when they're
when they're rolling the dice and they're throwing a die. Come on, Mama needs a new pair of shoes. Let's go.
How about blowing?
Daddy needs a new pair of shoes because
blowing the dice.
Men don't get the attention that they deserve. It seems to be a woman's world.
Okay.
No,
I don't know, but what about blowing dice? That Frank Sinatra blew.
I can't even bait you into a fake argument about men and women right now. You are you're in such a good place, Michael. I really appreciate that.
Ever since Nicole Amato, the fight with her, I just don't fight anymore.
Why has Nicole? Oh, we had issues because you were a player.
Oh.
But we only had one mean exchange in 30 years. So does that mean this was when you were dating and you were kind of winking eyes at one of her friends and she got pissed? Rightfully so.
Nicole had a lot of really cute friends. All of her friends were really pretty. And she, because we're friends, right? We've been friends for a long time. And so she would fix me up. Like she would, at least that's how I remember it. It could be totally different. But like, and I think it would hurt her feelings then, like, can you imagine a woman fixing you up, you go out with them and then it hurts her feelings? That's happened to me more than one time, by the way, that issue. It's like they're testing you and I didn't realize I was being tested. I don't think Nicole was doing that, but other gals have done that. And, but I don't know if that's what she's talking about. Old friend. Yeah. There's ironically, if it's the person that she's talking about, and I know she believes me now, but we did not We did not have sexual relations with this friend, and she didn't believe us for a long time.
You
And
heard it here first, folks. He did not have sexual relations with her
I did
friend.
not have sexual relations with her. Again, she believes me now, but back then I think it was. Oh, here we go. What was that? Cocktail waitress. Yeah, waitresses. I think it was between what? I had the front over you. Oh, I love when the girls fight over me. I used to anyway. Oh, but between you and your friend. Did I sleep with her? I don't know. But, I feel cleansed and changed now. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do when you're in your 20s, right? You're doing stuff that's perhaps hurtful. But I honor our friendship is very dear to me. You like to say, my dear friend, like with her, she truly is the meaning of that. And, yeah. And so, anyway, what's next?
On the podcast?
You want to talk about me some more? What, you got another question for
Well,
me?
listen, I posted the join links in the chat, and nobody's signed on to come and say hello and to start a conversation. In true Michael fashion, he's going to go delete them now.
Can I? How do I do it? I don't even know how to do it.
He doesn't want those links shared
Delete
with
comment.
anybody.
Delete
They're
comment.
right there, right above Nicole's big comment.
What would
There you
happen?
go.
What
You're
would happen
deleting
What would happen if I block user from and it's us? What would that kick us off?
You could block me
Yeah, but no.
before
delete
88
comment.
episodes. I'm good with that.
I like what you normally do. As I delete these, you're putting them back up.
Look at this. Look what Denise said.
Delete comment.
Kevin's book rocks.
Ooh, put user in timeout. That's a good one. Did
Thanks,
you read it?
Denise.
Did she read the book? Did
She sent me some pictures. She's in New Zealand in her home reading my book. How sweet
Denise,
is that?
did you finish it? Did you knock it out?
It's
give
not
us-
that hard. It's like a large pamphlet.
It's 27 pages. No, it's 130 pages, right?
No, I don't even know who counts pages.
Delete comment. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put.
Wow, you are really going through and deleting those comments.
I am. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
you don't want anybody to join us in this conversation today?
Yeah. No, that'd be great.
Look at
That'd be
this,
great.
Matthew, my friend. This is my dear friend, Matthew. You know what? Can I
Talk
say
about
something?
good magician,
Can I
right?
talk? Let me talk
Yeah.
about Matthew and Natasha for a moment, please. They have, in my opinion, and this is no disrespect to you, my favorite show in Las Vegas, The Conjurers.
What kind of show is it?
Have you never seen The Conjurer show?
Wait, is it a comedy show? Is it?
It's magic. It's comedy.
Wait a second. Hang on a second. You pricks. I come on the show every fucking
Murray,
week,
hey,
and
Murray,
you're going to
time
bring
out,
up
Murray.
this Matt
Well,
guy.
Murray,
Come on.
Murray, hold on.
Look,
We had you on. Your segment's over. Murray, you're going to have to take the time
okay,
out
well,
now.
I slept with his wife.
All right. Okay, great. That's good. That's really good. I have seen
you
him.
not seen The Conjurer show?
I never saw. I didn't see the show, but I got to see some of their stuff at a Monday's Dark, and I was blown away. And they're both lovely
Oh my
people.
gosh,
Very
man.
nice.
Las Vegas is lucky to have Matthew and Natasha here. I know that they are working at securing another amazing show that we'll all hear about very soon.
They were at Orleans, right?
They were at the
And that room
Orleans. Yeah, they
closed.
went through a bit of a construction. So the room that they were in was, I think,
Demoed.
demolished, right? Like it's gone.
They put
But,
a sports book in there, probably.
you just stay tuned. I promise you. Those of you that are listening, if you don't see The Conjurers, you got to talk to me because I got a beef with you. Go see them.
Well, they're doing. Are they available for corporate?
Yeah,
'Cause
of course.
that's a
Why wouldn't
really
they be
cool-
available for corporate?
I don't know what they're.
Are
they're
you
doing.
hiring? You want to hire them? Make them an
No,
offer.
but it's good to know. It's good to know that check them out. They got a great online presence, and you can see some of their stuff. But they're available for corporate. I mean, maybe we should hire them to do a show.
Why don't we have Matthew and Natasha on the podcast?
Because you put the link up and they didn't bite on it. You know.
No, but I mean, like, why don't we make a special episode that we promote and we have them be our guests and we can talk to them about?
Matt,
You know.
Matt, is that something you want to do, Matt? You want to?
They have. I mean, do you know their story? They have an incredible story. Like they're.
I just know the romance between the two of them is
Oh,
very cute.
okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm
much
not going to
more
tell
about
their
them.
story. That's them. It's for them
Let's
to
tell
their
their story
for
and then
our
have them
audience.
come and
Right.
correct it
Let's
all.
give it all away and
Yeah.
then have them join and talk
Yeah.
about nothing like us.
Yeah, Matt grew up on a farm, and he was really good at milking the cows, and he would make things disappear, and that's where he began his magic. And
Wow.
yeah, And I think that I don't know where he met his beautiful bride, but I think that she popped out of a box one time, and that was another magic trick. And their whole life is full of magic. How's that? Well, you think he'll come on to, or should I be a little bit more negative?
So I changed the natural run.
Well, no, then maybe he wants to come on and like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Argue. Yeah, man. Listen, I gotta go.
All right. Thanks for joining us today. Hey, I'm going to put the link down to join me for the rest of the podcast. If somebody wants to come on and talk.
What's the shortest episode we've ever done?
We're doing 20 minutes today. Didn't I tell you?
This is great.
I see it.
So Matt bought it too, in Reddit. Big font, small chapters. That's a trick that guys use that don't have a lot to say, which is not Kevin Zucker. I think maybe there's a second book coming out. Denise grew up on a farm.
Look at what Michael said. He's told the book is good, but how would he know? He's referring to the fact that he hasn't received the copy I told him I'm sending him.
I haven't received mine either.
Well, the books, listen, I ordered books that I'm going to send to some people that were part of my story.
Supposed to be last week.
And they haven't come yet, right? So I'm waiting. The paperback versions came, but I still think that's like me sending
I like the
45 and not the full album, right?
Yeah, I like the hardcover.
I think the hardcover is the baller move. It's
gonna last. It's gonna last. Yeah. I mean, even the book I got from my dad was a hardcover.
You know what's crazy is you're not even really in my book at all. And
great.
I don't know why I said that I would send you a copy. I just don't even know. Matthew says, yes, we're in. Awesome. I love it. Come and talk about the farm.
Can we, Matt, can we do both of you at the same time? Okay, that probably.
He said, we are in. Well, thank you for the amazingly kind words. I'm going to send you a note when we're done, and we'll schedule a Tuesday that you guys have some time to sit in front of your laptop or tablet, and we would love to have you as a guest on the Lavender.
Well, Kevin will reach out. Our producer will reach out to you guys and give you the information. It'll be fantastic when he's in between writing books.
Stop it.
Hey, man, thanks for some of the tips. And the recording,
Well, I'm always good for just the tips.
Well, so his tip, ladies and gentlemen, his tip is fantastic. I'm not really I'm kind of a hack recording engineer. I'm a demo.
Don't go that far.
Well, no, that's too generous. I wouldn't quite go that far.
Sorry.
No, but like I've always, had studios and done my own thing, but I never really got super, I'm impatient, right? And to learn more on YouTube. I've only learned what I know from working with producers and watching, and and I'm a pretty fundamental guy. Kevin is a guy who studied. This is a professional mixing engineer, producer, and I'm kind of a producer. I got those kind of chops, but when it comes to mixing, there's a lot of technical with mic styles and how you EQ and compress, and this guy comes over. He's going up. This guy comes over. I thought it's this one. Is it not this? He comes over to my studio the other day to help me with a computer issue. This computer to my left here, and then he looks at the microphones and he says, "Let me hear it." And I played back a little bit. He's like, "What'd you get? Phasing? You got phasing going? Did you check the phasing?" I don't know what phasing. Phasing. That's a pedal I used to use on my guitar, and it goes whoosh. It's a phaser. So he fixed a couple things for me. And one of the reasons why I don't normally notice that stuff is because I track and then I send it to a mixing engineer. I would send it to a guy like Kevin, or in this case, Dan Shea, who's our partner in Reckless in Vegas and helped with the first album. So, but part of me wants to know this stuff, but the other part of me doesn't give a shit, so, but I can mix front of house pretty good.
There's a lot of
nuance,
satisfaction that comes with actually understanding what's going on in a project that you're in. It's the producer in you, whether you're producing a show or you're producing an album or whatever. Like, we all are producers in that regard. But then there's also some magic in letting people that are really talented in other areas do what they do and just absorb what they're doing. And I guess that was the type of kid I was. Like, not only just wanted to learn and relied on my ears to get me to cross the bridge, but because we grew up in an era where there was no YouTube. I wasn't searching out videos on how to
Sure.
put records together and how to work with technology. There was no such thing. So you learned by experimenting. You learned by trial and error, and then by asking people that were willing to share some of the tips with you. Right? Like a lot of our guys in our industry don't want to.
No, they don't give it
wanna
up.
They
No.
don't want to give up the secret.
Tom Fletcher has been really generous with that. So was Dan. Dan, I had a studio next door to him, so he come over and show me stuff. But like, you're right, there are some proprietary kind of side chaining and just I'm a big fan of presets.
Nothing wrong with them.
And
it's a great place to start.
It's a good starting point, and you understand. If you look at a preset, you can see, okay, this is why it's doing that, and then you can kind of tweak a little bit. But it's to me, I want to get the sounds down, and it's just not my cup of tea. It's for me, the pleasure is in the writing and then getting it recorded. But it occurred to me, and I told you this when I was walking today, but it occurred to me, I had it in my head like, oh yeah, we've demoed all these songs already. These are songs that are in the show, right? They're just not on the first album. This is some of the remaining songs, and I'll just pull up the demo sessions, and I'll just we'll put there's V drums on the demos, of course, and
those are electronic drums for people that don't know what a V drum is. Yeah,
electronic drums, and I just thought, I'll just get in there and this will be fine. But then I realized the amount of guitar parts and the background parts and like just the drum, the drums, to me, drums can be the hardest part, but the most important part to get that foundation. It's relatively easy compared to what's now in front of me. And I thought, I need to enjoy this journey and this process. If I don't, then this is going to be a nightmare. But this is going to be a big endeavor. And you just finished an album.
Huge endeavor. Like,
Yeah.
right. We made a Docksiders album last year, and I've you were very kind and mentioned what I've done in my life, and I've made a lot of records in my life. That's what I've done, and
You faked it very well.
It's what is that?
This is the
Your
list.
checklist.
Man. Yeah,
That's right. We used to put a whiteboard on the wall and have the exact same thing. What needs to be done, what song still needs what, and how to get to the end.
Did I ever show you the first album we did with Tom Fletcher back in like '97 or whatever? He said get a piece of whiteboard, but not board but paper, and then he drew all the instruments on the side, and then the song titles, and then all the instruments across, and then drew lines. We had all these boxes, and when we finished a part, whoever finished it would go to the thing with colored pens and create a piece of art in that one box. And then when you get done, you have this beautiful piece of art because everybody has contributed just like the album. Have you ever done that? No. So we taking this, and then all the little boxes become a piece of art from whoever did their part.
That's cool.
It's really cool.
Patrick has a suggestion. Bring on Matt Dorman on his new forthcoming album.
Bring on Matt Dorman. Oh, bring him on as a guest.
Yeah, the podcast, Michael. That's what we're talking about.
I thought he meant for my album.
You left 7.5 minutes ago, so what do I expect, right?
Who is this?
You were done at 20 minutes in. You were on
that's
this Matt
right.
Dorman album too, right? You're the face of this album.
Of what? No, it's not the face of the album. Matt is, but I did do one track. Yeah.
Weren't you asked to be the face of the album, and there was a whole snafu?
No, I was not asked.
I'm just kidding.
There was a song that came up that was it's a new song that he wanted to add to the album, and he was looking for a front person for it, and I recommended Chris Phillips, and Chris is too busy, and then Ann Martinez. What are you doing with the camera? Does that actually work? Are you actually doing something with your hand? What are you doing?
I'm showing these.
Oh, the laboratory. Oh, the awards. Why are those paper? Where's the act? Oh, because they're noms. They're not. When I was at Charlie's house in San Clemente, and he had his Grammy sitting there, right?
Yeah.
Oh man,
They're cool, man.
and I picked
really
it up,
good.
and it was like, it's just an award, but still, like a nomination is amazing. But like,
It means a lot, though, right? Like if you think about like where the nomination comes from your peers that actually voted it to be.
I don't think he gave a shit at that point.
I know.
You know?
Listen, did I ever tell you the story of the first Grammys I went to in 2009?
You went to one.
We had 2 nominations.
Where were you
And-
sitting? Were you up close?
Well, no, they give out 80 some awards between noon and 4 p.m. before the actual telecast starts.
Sure.
The majority of the awards are given out, and you're standing in a room with Josh Groban and Stevie Wonder, and everybody's there. Like it's just a giant convention room, right?
Yeah,
And there's
yeah.
no security. It's the industry standing with each other in there. So it's like you're kind of amongst your brothers and sisters, and they give the awards out. They have presenters, and they do the typical thing. It's a lot faster, obviously, than the
they're knocking them out. No
and then
speeches?
they save like 10 to 11 awards just for the telecast, which are usually the biggest ones, right?
The main ones.
And when I think
Do you
were
leave
like,
at that point? Or
I'm sorry?
Do you leave at that point? Or
No, I mean we had tickets to the show too. Like we
Yeah.
chose to sit. You have to buy tickets. There's like
Right.
gold, silver, bronze tickets, and as a Grammy member, I'm allowed to buy up to 4 tickets for every show.
Huh. I'd like to
and
go
we
to one of
went-
those.
What was that?
I'd like to go to one of those.
You can have my tickets anytime you want them.
Well, I don't want to. They got to be good though. I don't want to be up in the.
You can tell me which
You know-
tickets
you
you
know
want me
how
to
I
buy for you.
You know how I
I'll
am,
get you
man.
the-
I want to be. I want.
But it's like anything else, right? It's a concert, and it's a television. They break for the commercials, and they play past Grammy videos inside as you're waiting, and you're seeing old performances, and then
Yeah,
they
never
come
mind.
back from commercial, and the
I
host
changed
does
my
their
mind.
thing.
No, that's not my thing.
After this, I've gone twice. After the first one where we didn't win, going to the Grammy parties after, there were some that were really cool. It's not. I was bummed. You
It's
feel
the
you got
game.
that close
It's the game,
potentially,
baby.
and I,
Oh
you know,
yeah. Nobody gives a shit about anybody but
know.
themselves.
I know,
Self-importance,
I know.
Hey man, have you ever done EMDR?
Is that dance music?
No.
What
No,
is
that's the rapid
EMDR?
light. The rapid light. It's for trauma.
Well,
It's
I've
for-
actually heard one. Are we talking about trauma now? Do I need this? Are you advising me into doing
you
that?
told me, so you got a thing about flying, which a lot of people do, and you got a thing about, now you were in a major car accident that scared the shit out of you, and now when you drive,
Did we say that on the podcast before?
what, you were in a major accident? Well, I just want people to know why you're twitching. So oh, did we not talk about that?
don't
Okay,
think
so
we did.
allegedly you were in some time in your life you were in an automobile accident, but driving on the freeway, all of this is allegedly. You felt a little bit of anxiety around that, and I just that's a process, a very quick process to work through, and I just was curious about it.
Do you use this process?
I did do it, and I did it with the fire I was in, and I did 2 years. I didn't even nothing. I just drank and used, and I went to treatment, and they did that on me, and I cried like a baby, and I was carrying so much that I didn't even know I was carrying, and this little light going back and forth. They do it with tappers or with a light, and all of a sudden the veil gets dropped and you see it all. It's just amazing. It's a very quick way to get to.
No, I'm just using drugs and alcohol. That's
We could
what I'm
go
doing.
do shaman in South America, some ayahuasca. I'd be down.
I don't think that's where Aaron Rodgers went to South America to do it. I think he did it right there in California.
Well, there was a trend for a long time where people were these pseudo. I'm not saying they're all pseudo shamans, but it's trendy. And I don't think it was as spiritual or as cleansing as it could be. It's more of a trend again. I don't think ayahuasca is a joyful high. Have you ever done mushrooms?
Mm-mm.
Do you like?
I've never done
gladiators?
anything, Michael. Never. I smoked a little weed in my life, but that's it. I can't even tell you the last
pussy.
time I did it, and nothing else. Never,
All right.
never anything else. Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm as straight and as boring as it comes. I don't even really drink.
What is she talking about? I have. It's amazing. Is that ayahuasca or EMDR?
Probably EMDR, I think.
We're
Yeah.
moving too fast.
Or Nicole's doing a bunch of shrooms.
Yeah, no, probably she probably did the EMDR. Yeah, it's maybe it's something to check out. You want me to find out for you where that gets done in Las Vegas?
No,
And,
I'm not interested.
by the way,
But thank you.
Patrick, that's a great suggestion about Matt. I'll talk to him about it. He's got a huge show that he's trying to pull off at the, what's it called, the Country Club or something? What's that place called next to? It's part of Backstreet Billiards.
I don't have a clue.
And he's going to be. Should I? Can we give him a little plug really quick? Let's see.
Who?
How do I figure this? Matt Dorman, dude.
Sorry.
Yeah, me too. I'm the same. Hold on a second. I'm going to pull this up. Matt Dorman. So it is. It's really in love with Vegas Stronger. It's a CD release party and fundraiser with band Matt Dorman. Tickets are $25 online, $35 at the door. It's going to charity. Everyone's going to get a CD. It's a CD release party. You can scan. This is funny when you look at an online thing and there's a scan thing on it. Like, how do you do that? You get somebody else's phone. What's going on with that? It's June 24th. Oh, it's coming up. I better learn my song.
I think. Hold on.
I recorded it, but you're going to pop it up and do a screenshot of it?
No, I can't do that. But I just want to clarify something that I thought I read about it earlier. A portion of the proceeds is going to benefit Vegas Stronger.
You know what? It sort of pisses me off with Band Dorman, and then it says featuring Ann Martinez, and it's got a big, beautiful picture of Ann, and Ann's incredible, right?
Why would you be pissed off about amazing Ann Martinez?
I'm not pissed off about Ann. What about all the other singers that are going to be there, i.e. me? What about me, Matt? I think he probably feels I'm gonna cancel on him or something. No, Ann is probably. I know your wife is a singer, so I don't want to.
No, you can say what you feel. Listen,
she is one of the most dynamic, creative. She's a producer. It blows my mind. It blows my mind how good Ann Martinez is, and a sweetheart, right? Her and Johnny. I mean, just really, really amazing. And I'm glad this worked out. I'm still pissed that Matt, put me in that little white space. There's a little white space right there. I could just fit it. I could just be right in that area there. Anyway, this is going to be a good thing. It's at the Country Club. I don't see why doesn't it say the name on here of where it's at? Oh, here it is. Backstreet Bar and Billards. But I thought it's at the Country Club. Okay, that's next door anyway. It's part of the same thing, so. Okay. I think that's it. There's the plug. Thanks for giving me that. You're very patient today. And we're out of time,
man. Thanks for joining me today. This is great.
Do you think that you'll do will you do the?
I see your fingers working to try to end it too. Like
why can't I?
Not even smooth about it, right?
You know what it is?
All the way out here, I see your hand doing this.
Well, okay, so I got this drawer here, right? And so my mouse is I gotta what I gotta do? I gotta put the mouse.
Yeah, and Michael's gonna be in Monday's Dark next week. Thanks, Denise, for bringing that up. It's gonna be a wonderful event.
Vintage Vegas.
Vintage Vegas, even cooler. And please, always support the charities.
Stevie Dunham's in. Say hi to Stevie Dunny. Oh, it's Dunham. He's
Stevie Dunny.
Stevie Dunny.
Hi, Stevie Dunny. It's Michael. He was down there yesterday for a meeting regarding. That's right. Stevie did the artwork, the CD artwork. Did you know
that's right. Okay. Well, hey,
Stevie, talk about another talented mofo in this city. That guy. He happens to probably be my favorite doo-wop singer on earth, too.
Dude, is he good? Oh yeah, man, he blows your mind. Yeah. What about his artwork though? So let me ask you this, Stevie.
His artwork's not so good, but his voice is incredible.
If he did this, did you do the poster? Because you're doing the CD artwork. And is there a picture of me on the CD at least? Maybe can I get it up?
Listen, Stevie mastered it too. He just said he mastered that record.
Oh, nice. Yeah, he's a.
Hey Stevie, why is my face not on the record?
How come you didn't sing on it?
I didn't make the cut.
You were on the summer tour probably when he was doing it.
I didn't make the cut. I wasn't good enough. My breath smells of fresh radishes.
Isn't that interesting? And you're joking, of course, but I'm not good enough. If I don't you know why I'm not on here? My first thought, I must not be good enough.
You're not. That's what it is.
It's never about that, man. When you rise to the top, it's really about you wouldn't compare a Lamborghini to a Ferrari.
Hold on.
They're different.
Let me answer Stevie Dunham. Stevie, he's saying I can be on it. Maybe volume 2, Kevin. Stevie, I'm not a volume 2 guy. I'm keeping it real. I'm not a volume 2 guy. If I'm not on volume 1, I'm not on any of them.
Do you want to re-record my song? You can do the one I did.
I want to hear your song.
It's called Just My Luck.
You love that song. You said the song is great.
It's fun. It's a fun tune. Matt is a very prolific. He's a very good songwriter, and he's just a creative. He's a contractor by trade, right? He's got a good a construction company.
A hitman.
He's got a contract company. Well, he's friends with Stevie. You know what I'm saying? Those guys.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
no,
yeah.
I didn't say that. I said
you know what
contract.
You know what volume 2 means, right? It means you're done. You're going to be on volume 2. All right. I'm surprised you didn't hang up on me yet. So okay.
Are we done? Are we done today?
Yeah, we're done. Bye, everybody. We'll see you next Tuesday.